In the leafy gully shade, where grass and moss and fern tree thrive, where the water's cool cascade can keep the bush alive, where the eucalyptus bloom and dry dead branches crackle underfoot, and the pungent bush perfume will woo you, pursue you, will hold you, enfold you all of your life. Watch that wallaby behind you, wow, watch that other one go. They're no sluggards for speed, mate, and take a look at the ears and the shape of their features and their size. You can see how they differ from the roo. Well, the kangaroo is usually much bigger. Here's old flat-bottom wombat, he's bad-tempered of course. No one ever attacks him, cause he turns his fat padded base to face his attacker, and a kick from his back leg could flatten a horse. Hey, steer clear of the wombat. Warm and cuddly koala sleeps best part of the night and day, spends his waking hours eating, and he smells so strongly of the clean eucalyptus that the fleas and the ticks and the vermin run a mile away. No one cuddles the echidna, he's all spikes from the day of birth, and he's so shy when he meets you that he tilts down his snout and the rest of him follows, and he digs till he's some feet underneath the earth. They're all shy, the marsupials, very shy. Well, the kangaroo's the prime example. His main defence is to bound away. He's the very symbol of Australia, unique and treasured. Tell me, how would you treat him? Say, how would you treat him? Blast him, hey! Shoot me kangaroo down, sport. Watch him grovel around, that's sport. Mow me kangaroo down, sport. Is he dead? Nah, leave him, he's down. Hey, I'm a sheep man. Come on, Bluey. Hey, cat, lady. Good dogs. Take a look at these sheep. It all started way back around about 1800 with the flock of fine merino sheep from Spain. They crossed the great blue mountains, descended on the golden valleys, swept across the rolling western plain. Cassidy, what are you doing there? Good dog. A lot of blokes will tell you that Australia owes it all to the sheep. They say without them we'd have gone bust, and then there's other fellas who class the sheep as creeping fatal fungus that is eating all Australia into dust. Don't ask me, I'm certainly making a crust. And as I said before, I'm a sheep man. Oh yeah, I'm a sheep man. They paid astronomical prices at the wool sales for the bales of fine merino wool. That's true. But then you get the years when the bottoms drop right out and you do better as a salesman selling glue. Come here, boy. A lot of blokes will push on out to land where there's been 18 years of drought, urged on by one good year of rain, and they're the very fellas who'll moan about the loss of 1,500 sheep and tell you it's the country that's to blame. Make you sick. That sort'll give sheep a bad name. And as I said before, I'm a sheep man. Oh yeah, I'm a sheep man. Bluey, how many times have I got to tell you? Come here, you stupid looking man. Come here. Bluey? I'll give it to you in a minute. Come here. Cuddly old koala. He doesn't sound dinkum Aussie, cause he's never been known to drink. That's a fact. He gets all the moisture that he needs from the dew on the tons of eucalyptus leaves that he eats. They're pretty to watch as parents. The little ones travel piggyback high up in a tree. They ride in style, but they're hanging on for dear life all the while. Yet they'll sit in a row and gaily smile down the barrel of a gun. what a situation. 100 million years of peace and then extermination. It very, very nearly was so. So let's keep old Sleepy Koala alive. Let's keep old Stumpy Wombat alive. Keep the ring-tailed possum and the brush-tailed possum and the frill-necked lizard and the bob-tailed goanna and the big red kangaroo. Let's keep alive the numbat. Let's keep our sugar glider. Keep the duck-billed platypus, the large black wallaby, the bandicoot and the small rock wallaby, the Tassie devil and the tree kangaroo, the marsupial mouse and the echidna too. 'Cause left alone they'll thrive. Well, it's better to glimpse their living looks than to look 'em up in ancient history books. True or false? Seems a pity not to help 'em stay alive. Oh, a pity not to help 'em stay alive. Cattle. I often get to wondering if they care to be so tightly packed, care to be hemmed in front and back, care to be constantly surprised, pestered by the flies, dust in nose and eyes, over every rise. Are they looking for water, or do they care? And when you see them turn around and run, do they want to retrace their track? Do they care when you turn them back? Do they care which way they should go? Care if that's dust or snow? Would they really know if that breeze was blowing them the scent of water? Well, you couldn't smell much through this darn dust. You can't see, you can't think, and you gotta push 'em hard, push ahead to the next good drink. And in this choking, stinking, talcum powder dust, I don't think they care. Keep 'em moving there. I gotta get 'em to water. Gotta get 'em to water. Watch 'em run and wonder if they care. Care to be shouted at and cursed, care for this constant nag and thirst, care to be pushed and shoved around, tortured by the sound of hoofbeats on the ground and wishing they had found just a trickle of water. Well, you couldn't find much in this darn dust. It's so thick, it's so hot. Gotta keep 'em on their feet here whether they care or not. 'Cause if they once go down, they don't get up. They just lie and die and rot. So keep 'em moving there. I gotta get 'em to water. Gotta get 'em to water. Water. Don't waste time, they're gasping, groaning, puffing, panting, standing, moaning. Ah! Everything alive comes running, jumping, creeping, walking, staggering, stumbling, flying, squawking. Quick, 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 gotta get a drink. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh. There's a flock or two, a cockatoo and parrot and galah, lizard and goanna all drinking at the bar. Of course, emus are like hippopotamus. If they can't get a drink, they're not amused. All the birds and the bees from the far-off trees make a rush for the bar and down on the knees with their face in the drink. Excuse me, please. More haste, less speed's what I always say. Of course, there's a punishing need for a drink. Drink, did somebody say? A drink? A drink? Did somebody mention a drink? Hey, wait! Order one for me, mate. I'm late. Or strike me pink, I've got to get a drink. Please don't think we'd finish it up, my friend and me. We both agree we could drink for a year and there never would be any noticeable change.
What?
Oh, hello. Well, I just popped in for a quick one. Must go. Can't stop. No, I must pop. Bloop. Well, if you insist, just one for the road.
That looks good. That tastes good. And by golly, that does you.